Have you ever wanted to know some tips to take charge of your mental health and avoid the stigma? Hey guys, Nick Kenny here, Chief of New South Wales Speakers Tribe and Men's Mental Health Coach. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 tips that you can use to take charge of your mental health and avoid a lot of the baggage that comes with it. You know, recently I was in a discussion with some mental health professionals and I put the question out to the group, what do you do to manage your stress and your anxiety and so forth? And the answers were pretty varied. But funnily enough, no one actually mentioned speak about it to a friend or a colleague, despite the fact that like everywhere we look, it's like speak about it, open up and all the are you okay days and all that sort of stuff going on. And it got me thinking, right? Like if mental health professionals aren't doing it, what chance do we have of, say, a CEO whose whole company looks to them to be in control, or what chance do we have of someone who works in construction, who's working in a really blokey industry, or a teenager, for example, whose whole sense of self-worth depends on how they're perceived by their peers? So with that in mind, I came up with this concept called mental stealth. These are tools you can use when you're not really ready to open up to the people around you. Just remember the acronym PREPARE, P-R-E-P-A-R-E. The first P stands for professional help. There's no substitute for this. Like by far, one of the best decisions I made when I was struggling was to speak to a professional. Find someone who knows what the hell they're talking about, or more importantly, knows what the hell you're talking about. The R stands for relationships. We're the average of the closest people in our lives, so find people who are looking to make positive changes and lift each other up. E stands for exercise. Research shows that cardiovascular exercise is equal to or more effective than an antidepressant in treating depression. Find a cardiovascular exercise you enjoy or you can tolerate and do it often. The second P stands for purpose. We cannot feel positive emotion unless we're aiming at something positive. Find that one thing you love and do more of it. The A stands for awareness, and whether that's, meditation, some people that work, some people maybe not. So if not, just journal your thoughts, man. Write them down each day. Take awareness of what you're going through, what you're feeling. The second R stands for responsibility. My ADHD coach likes to say to me, Nick, no one's coming to save you. Right? Nearly 1 out of every 2 people in this country will experience a mental health disorder at some stage in their lives. And if we all just, gave up because of that, nothing would get done. We need to take ownership of our lives. And the second E stands for enjoyment. So someone with ADHD and a history of addiction, I actually find this one quite difficult, because when this thing starts wandering, it can go to some pretty unhealthy places sometimes. So you got to find something we enjoy. We got to be able to relax, Hey, if you like what you've seen, like it, comment, share it. And I'm also offering free mental health sessions for a limited period of time. So hit me up. You can find me on Instagram at Nick D. Kenny and ask yourself, how big is your yes?